Hey guys, it's Mike from not Cruise But Adventures, VentureCast. And I'm currently on board the Utopia of the Seas. And I've been on board now for pretty much a full 24 hours. And what is my initial reaction? Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm not that impressed. This is essentially just another Oasis class ship that's been amped. Are there some cool technological upgrades? Yes. And it certainly has the curb appeal. It has playmakers out on the boardwalk area. It has the sushi window out on Central Park. It has the 2-story lime and coconut bar. It has the view bar out on the pool area. But it's really just another Oasis class that's had the amped experience. I mean, anybody that's sailed Royal for a while knows that that's kind of their thing. Every once in a while they'll take an older ship and they'll bring it in and they'll amp it. They'll add some bells and whistles to it and then roll it back out. And that's essentially what you got here. So, and especially since they're asking so much more for a 3-day cruise. And let's face it, the 3-day cruise, that's the party crowd. That's the boozers. That's the people that like to act up, act a fool, cause brawls and all that. And now admittedly, I haven't seen any brawls. We've only been on board one day. But it's just, can I justify the money that I spent to come on this cruise versus, hey, I was on the Harmony of the Seas back at the end of last year. It's an Oasis class ship, and you know what? If I was given the opportunity, if Royal came to me and said, hey, we'll give you a free cruise on Harmony of the Seas or Utopia of the Seas, I'm going on Harmony all day, 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. It's a no-brainer. This ship, as much as it's brand new and as much as it's been polished up a little bit, I can't justify the cost. It's not worth it. It's everybody's like, oh, it's a new ship, blah 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 blah. But for one thing, let's talk about the elevators. The elevators was one of the, new things that they've rolled out. I don't know. I think they've done it on Icon. I haven't been on Icon, but that's what somebody told me. Is I guess they kind of modeled it after Icon of the Seas. And so basically, when you go to the elevators, they have these touch pads near the elevator banks, one on each side. And whatever you touch the floor that you're going to, and then that lets the elevators know, like, okay, this guy needs to go to floor 5. And so then it will direct you to the specific elevator that's going to take you there. Well, again, I've been on board 24 hours, and every single time it is like, you will die of old age by the time that elevator comes. I mean, it is the slowest elevators on any cruise ship I've ever experienced. I was on the Carnival Miracle back in April. One of Carnival's oldest, smallest ships out there. And those elevators were probably 1,000 times faster than the Utopia of the Seas. Now that's terrible. That's ridiculous. Royal should be ashamed of themselves. And I know I'm gonna get some hate. And bring the hate. I'm on board. What are you gonna say? What I'm saying? What are you gonna say? I'm on the ship right now. So bring the criticism, but I stand by my opinion. And yes, I know I wasn't gonna do any more cruise content, but look, I had already paid for this cruise months ago before I made that last video, so I might as well give my opinion on what I think. Yes, have I enjoyed the lime and coconut bar? Yes. Have I enjoyed the pesky parrot? Yes. But when I think about, like I said, it's the cost. Now, if the cost was the same as another Oasis that was doing a 3-day cruise or similar, I know they don't have, this is probably Well, actually, they just started doing the Allure, or the Seas just started doing 3/8 cruises, so I don't know what they're driving their cost at, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. I mean, I can't justify it. So that's my complaint. If the cost was lower, more comparable to another Oasis or something like that, then maybe I might cut some slack. But the fact that it's way more is it's ridiculous. So that's what I'm judging it on. I have to take that's a facet of the comparison. What I paid versus what I'm getting versus other Oasis class versus what I got on them. And right now, I just don't see it. I don't think I'll, I'm going to take a break from cruising anyway. I've already announced that. But in the future, if I'm pricing cruises and this ship is still way higher, then no way I would recommend this. So that's my point of this video, is I'm just trying to give you what I'm thinking. Yes, everything is very new. The cabins, you can look around, I'll show you right here. This is my interior cabin. It's very spacious. It's everything in here is like practically brand new. And for that, yes, I give them credit, but does that justify the high price tag, the sticker shock, if you will? No. I don't think so. And so I'm going to put it to you folks out there. If you've been on the Utopia, if you've been on the Utopia plus, I'm asking the folks that have specifically been on this ship and all the other or any of the other Oasis class, what did you think? Did you think that the difference in price was justified? Let me know. Maybe I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, I will admit it. But certainly let me know in the comments what you think. And as always, if you like this kind of content, hit the thumbs up button. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. It's 1000% free. Helps the channel grow, helps push the message out to the masses. And I always appreciate anybody that likes, shares, subscribes, comments, watches my videos. And I guess I will see you on the next video. Take care, everybody.